Hi, what's up guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to talk about the table of content. So basically, in this video, I'm going to explain things that you're going to do, things that you're going to learn in its chapter. So as you guys can see here, in total we have 12 chapters in this course. So hopefully by the end of this video, you have the general understanding about things that you're going to learn, things that you can expect to learn from its chapter. So yeah, let's begin with the first one here. Whom this course is intended for. So basically, in chapter 1, we're going to answer this particular question. Whom this course is intended for. So I'm going to explain my intention behind creating the course, who are my main targeted students for this course. Obviously, if you're a comic creator who have interest in integrating AI with your comic creation process, this course is definitely the right one for you. So we're going to have more discussions about that in the first chapter. All right, so let's move on to the second chapter, tools and resources. So I'm going to provide you with a list of tools that we're going to utilize to create our comics, and I'm also going to provide you with a list of resources that you can utilize to help you along the comic creation process. So that's the second chapter. Let's move on to the next one here, third chapter, introductions to AI comic creation automation. So in chapter 3, I'm going to introduce you to this new concept. I'm going to explain how it actually works from the technological perspective, like how it could potentially happen. And I'm also going to share two main platforms that we can utilize to accomplish this goal, to automate our comic creation process, right? So that's chapter 3. Let's move on to the next one here, chapter 4. How AI can help you to create comics. So in chapter 4, I'm going to explain several components of your comic creation process that can be speed up using AI. And chapter 5 here, market research. This is one of the most important part of this course. So I'm going to teach you how to do market research, how to identify opportunities within the market, and how to identify if your chosen topic or genre has a high demand in the market, right? So we're going to do like more analytical stuff there. So that's chapter 5. Let's move on to the next one here, chapter 6. So I'm going to guide you step by step on how to generate comic ideas and outlines using ChatGPT, RYTR, and Cool Generator. So those three tools are going to be AI tools for generating comic ideas or titles and also outlines. And the next one here, chapter 7, generating comic characters. Obviously, as you guys know, characters play a very important part in the comic, right? If you have very interesting characters in the comic, more likely that you're going to have a lot of success in your comic, right? So it will affect the storyline, it will affect your comic in overall. So it's very important for us to make sure the characters are well written. So that's why we're going to use AI to get help to generate us some interesting characters, generate very interesting or even unthinkable ideas about characters for our comic. That's chapter 7. Let's move on to the next one here, chapter 8. So that's like the most essential part of this course. That's the project. I'm going to guide you step by step on how to create a comic from scratch using all AI tools that we've learned prior, right? So we're going to combine all things that we've learned into a project, a fully guided project. And chapter 9 here, designing comic cover. I'm going to teach you on how to design an interesting comic cover. Obviously, it's very important for you to make sure you have the ability to design a beautiful comic cover, because that's going to be the first thing that your potential customers will see, right? That's kind of like a thumbnail. That's like the very first thing that your potential customers will see and will decide whether he or she is interested in your comic or not. So yeah, that's chapter 9. Let's move on to the next one here, chapter 10. Comic marketing strategy. So I'm going to share some effective marketing strategies that you can implement to promote your comics. What are things that you can do, maybe social media promotions or running ads or other promotional strategies. that you can implement. And chapter 11 here, I'm going to share several marketplaces that you can use to sell your comics. I'm also going to share data or informations about how many people are coming to that websites every single month, so you have like the general overview about the size of the market. So that's chapter 11. Let's move on to the next one here, chapter 12, conclusion and summary. So I'm going to summarize all things that we've learned so far, and also I'm going to share a few tips and tricks on how to take all knowledge and skills that you've learned to another level. Maybe launch your comic business, or whatever your goal is. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.